I mean, I know I said that we would 100% win, but Jesus Christ, I didn't expect it to be like that. That was embarrassing. It ended up being embarrassing, and it really did not have to be that today. For 68 minutes or whatever it was, when it was up until it was 3-0, Man United did everything that they should have done, which was just be professional, make sure they don't make any mistakes, score a few goals, and we should all just go home with 2 feet in the final, ready. That's all that should have happened. But these criminals, these players still found a way. They still found a way to completely capitulate. And in the end, we've robbed Coventry. We were lucky. We've absolutely robbed. Coventry should have won that game. They should have won that game. And you know what? People are going to talk about the manager. Surely that must mean your Ten Hag out now and all this stuff. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually going to start with the players. I'm going to talk about everything because it isn't fair to talk about one thing. I'm going to start with the players, right? The players today, right, in those moments showed why we have to rip it all up and start again. Like, that was embarrassing. To be 3-0 up against, what are they, 8th in the championship, right? And to capitulate in the manner that we did, with 2 crap goals first, and then to give away a penalty, it's beyond belief. It's beyond belief. But then again, you get pissed off because actually, it's not beyond belief. As soon as they got one back, I was like, this is going to be 3-3. This is going to be 3-3. And you know what? They deserved it. They deserved it. They didn't deserve to be on the losing team today, Coventry, in the end. And the problem that happened is Man United, the players, they thought they'd won it. At 3-0, they thought, I tell you what, we take our foot off the gas here, start getting sloppy on the ball, start making stupid, dumbass decisions, and let Coventry back into the game. This, from a manager's perspective, he's put the team out there, he's played the strongest team that we've got available, and they're 3-0 up. They've done their jobs. Also, there's games coming up midweek. And he's taken off the 19-year-old, he's just turned 19. Kobbie Mainoo, as soon as he comes off, the whole thing collapses like a stack of shit. Because Kobbie Mainoo's come off. And Erik ten Hag, in his defence, before I get to the manager, which I will, in his defence, didn't bring on, like, Harry Amas, who's never played before, or one of the other youngsters who have never played football before at this level. He brought on Anthony, he brought on Eriksson, he brought on Ahmad as well, by the way, for Rashford, which I'll get there as well, by the way, with Rashford. So the players absolutely should hang their heads in shame for allowing themselves to be in that position again. But guess what? This is a common theme of the whole season. It doesn't matter whether we play 12th in the Premier League, or 1st in the Premier League, or 8th in the Championship. Everyone can have a game against us, even if they're 3-0 down. I think Coventry have lost the last 3 games out of 4 coming into this game. They were down and out, but still they get believed. But still they managed to claw it back against Man United. And I tell you what, when that goal went in at 4-3, yeah, I'll be honest, I was ready to delete absolutely everything. I was going to be in the mud. Of course I was. But you know what? I just sat in my seat and I just laughed. I thought, they deserve it. And when I saw the VAR thing, right, and it got disallowed, I didn't even celebrate. Honestly, I didn't even celebrate. And then, I'll tell you another thing that annoyed me, and I feel bad as a fan for saying this, but I'm going to be honest. When Dalot and Onana came out for the second half of extra time, I think they was giving it to the fans behind the goal, saying, fucking come on, we need you. I thought, you criminal. You lot throw the game away like this and you're asking for more support. I felt like not giving it to them. Do you know what I mean? So, look, the Coventry felt, look, they're singing behind there. Who the hell are Man United? And they're right. Yeah, they're right. It was so bad. It really, really was. But Erik ten Hag, I tell you what, he's in massive trouble. He's in huge trouble. Absolutely huge trouble. And the problem is that you're in Ineos, you're looking at that, you're thinking, Jesus Christ, I tell you what, we got to change this all. That's why I said rip it up, because it's all got to go. Like, there's one thing where that performance wasn't all on the manager, but the whole situation of how we play and how we get into situations like that is because of the lack of coaching. It is because of the lack of sort of structure to fall back on, to know what to do when the times get a bit hard. That's when it becomes freestyle football, where we don't know what's going on. That is on the manager. And one of the other journalists said to me today, walked out and said, Flex, you know, Erik ten Hag said he doesn't think it's embarrassing. Listen, there's one thing defending your players and defending your team. That was embarrassing. You can say it. You can say that level of performance was embarrassing, and we absolutely got away with it today. I know it's good that we're in the final, this, that and the other, and the dust is going to settle. But at the end of the day, that was absolutely shocking. It really, really was, from the position that we were in. It was embarrassing. It really, really was. And I just feel like it's daylight robbery. No, do you know what? Normally, if you win a game under those circumstances, when you get the highs and the lows, look what it was like against Liverpool. You know, that's Liverpool at Old Trafford, end to end. You don't know what's going to happen, etc., etc. Not when you're 3-0 up, cruising like that, and you end up with those bunch of emotions. That should never happen. So no, I didn't leave the stadium bouncing that we did it. I didn't feel like, you know, oh, that's the Man United, I don't know, the spirit, we didn't give up. No, it was luck. It was luck. We was a toenail away from going out of the FA Cup to Coventry, an unthinkable and sackable offence. It's that that's kept Ten Hag in the job. Ten Hag is a dead man walking. He is. I honestly think he is. And you know what? It was literally that one VAR decision of why he's still the manager. I feel sorry for Sir Jim Ratcliffe running the marathon and coming and seeing that shit. He should have just went home. He should have just went home. He really should have. So, look, absolutely shocking. Almost no words. Almost no words. I think it's so alarming at the fact that you take off one player in Kobbie Mainoo and the whole thing just collapses. And the players, you know, individuals, I got to start at Marcus Rashford. I mean, he's done. He doesn't want to be here. You can see it. You can see it. If it ain't that, then I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And that's the first time I've seen the Old Trafford, the United fans, really sort of go for him. Really. You know, it was quite toxic as he was coming off the pitch, you know, because it looked like as the going got tough, it looked like he just didn't want it, you know, and even, you know, before the going got tough when it was 3-0, like even for our third goal, he picks up the ball, he cuts in, it's a shocking feat. And then Bruno luckily picks up the ball and makes it 3, but what was Rashford doing? You know, his endeavour, his decision making, he's playing against 8th in the Championship. It was almost like Marcus had found his level and still wasn't good. So he was poor. I thought when the substitutions came on, I thought, when Anthony come on, he was poor as well. Shocking. Rasmus couldn't get involved in the games, not getting involved in most of the games right now. For large parts though, again, for, you know, the best part of 70 minutes before the goals started flying in for Coventry, it was a professional performance. Like, it wasn't something to shout about, it was what we should be doing against Coventry. But again, this team finds new ways to flipping make it difficult for ourselves and pretty much throw away the game. And they deserved that. They deserved to lose today. We deserved to lose today. And yeah, it's not many times you come out of, you know, a penalty shootout at Wembley and you win it and you feel like you've robbed the opposition. And, you know, it was penalties last year against Brighton in 0-0 and Solly March had to blaze it over the bar. And this year, Onana did save one, to be fair to him, and then the other player missed the target. But and a VAR call in the last minutes of the game where we were so open again because we got no tactics that we've ended up winning. Criminal, absolutely criminal. Weirdly, we're in the final. I don't know how, but let's be honest, we're going to get moved to by City. We'll have a few players back by then, but I can't even think that far forward right now. Absolutely shocking. Daylight robbery. Coventry should have won. I feel embarrassed as a United fan. I do. I feel embarrassed for us. If our manager's not going to feel it, I'm going to feel it. I feel embarrassed for us, but it is what it is. I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.